Welcome to Sunday's session again for your spiritual ascension. And today we will be talking about the subtle body and chakra healing. So a lot of you asked me a lot of questions like what are chakras? I want to know more. I want to heal my chakras because I've heard if I heal my chakras, my whole life and everything will be sorted. So this is like partly true and partly exaggeration, and there is a lot of misunderstanding on how to, approach this subject. Bless you. So as I was saying, there is a lot of misunderstanding on how to approach this subject around chakra, because our perception is this is something otherworldly. We have a huge barrier around how we perceive these concepts because we perceive it as something extra supernatural or something. We don't even think about it as our own parts and systems of our body. So I'm going to start with that and go a little deeper to give you an overview around how the cosmic energy works through us and what kind of system we have in our body to interact and take nourishment and information from the cosmic energy. This is a similar system as like our nervous system or digestive system. This is a bodily function. This is a body is a more like box term, and I'll talk about that. So let's move on. Okay, before moving on, my tradition is that I actually let people know, because every session somebody new is here to join us, and I want to share with everybody who is giving me their time and energy, like why am I doing this? It's because after my spiritual awakening, I gave everything in my life to align with myself. My computer password was set to I am aligned with my soul, because that's what I wanted to do. And as I grew closer to that alignment, I connected with my soul purpose, which is to help awakening souls to learn their spiritual lessons and live a life of spiritual enlightenment, ascension, and harness that cosmic power of the universe. So if you have like more questions around it, all my social links are on the screen. You can connect with me on any of them, and also please follow them, because I share a lot of stuff and information on spirituality and ascension regularly, so that would benefit you a lot. And if you like and comment, that would help me to share my message. So please do that. And if you're not already on my WhatsApp community, please ask me for the link. I'll share that in the chat or later, so that you can join it, because that's an interface for you to directly connect with me. And that's for your benefit and to get a more personal communication around your journey and questions and stuff. So thank you. So did you all see this? This is a animation rendered by NASA to explain the phenomenon of Big Bang. Have everybody heard about Big Bang? Like, what is Big Bang? The theory around how universe was formed. If yes, you can drop one in the chat if you know what Big Bang is. If you don't know, you can drop a 2. Cool, I know. All right, so before creation, before anything existed in the whole cosmos, before these planets, stars, and whatever is out there, this energy and everything existed, there was nothing in space. If all this energy was condensed into a point with 0 dimension, and it is called the point of singularity or oneness. And at the event of Big Bang, that huge amount of energy exploded, and it's still expanding. That when there is a blast, the energy expands out and ripples out, and that is still happening in the universe. That energy is growing. Everything in that universe, every solid, living, inanimate, animate objects, they are all result of this energy being condensed and given the shape of a physical form. So everything that you know, you can touch, you can see or think about is made out of this energy. In yoga or in ancient Chinese medicine, this is called the prana or chi. It is the vital life force energy that moves through everything, all living and even inanimate objects in this universe. And yes, so this prana or chi flows through us as well. And to understand how we interact with this life force, this vital energy that creates the entire universe, we have to understand how the science of yoga classifies our body and actually gives us the awareness that we have more than one body. And we have mainly three bodies. Mostly we are familiar with the physical body, which is the food sheath, which we grow, maintain, and degrade or improve through the consumption of physical food. And we mostly confine our thoughts, identities concerned to this body because of lack of awareness of other subtler bodies that we have. The two more main category of body, energy body we have is the astral body, which we will talk about mostly today, but the other one is the bliss body, or it's also called the seed body, because that contains your soul's true essence, true nature. It's centered at the heart, and it is eternal and pure. It can't be ever corrupted. So that's the seat of your soul, the bliss body. The physical body, as I said, you are already aware of it, very much you know about it and concerned about it. The astral body again has three layers. The breath body, which constitutes everything related to energy, the chi or prana that we talked about, that the circulation of it, the maintenance and the interaction of it is contained in the breath body. The other two layers are the emotional body and the intellectual body. Today, however, we will just talk about the breath body because this is a session for chakras and the vital pranic energy. So, and that is interaction. This happens within the breath body layer of the astral body. I hope that my message is going through you, and if you're still with me so far, you're getting what I'm saying, please drop a 1 in the chat, or if you have doubt so far, let me know. Cool. Awesome. Thank you. Okay. So the pranic sheath, the breath body that we were just talking about, that we are focusing on today, is made out of 72,000 nadis. And these are astral tubes or channels of energy. It's very similar to how our blood vessels are, or the neurons of the body are. Blood vessels carries blood, neurons carries electrical messages. Similarly, nadis or the energy channels, they carry chi or prana or energy through them. Just because we did not study about this chapter in our biology class in school doesn't mean it doesn't exist. We tend to kind of treat it that way as fiction, but it is a very much energy channel that exists within individual bodies. And one great application of this is Chinese medicine of acupuncture, where they just correct the flow of energies in these channels and they help to heal. So that's the practical scientific implementation of this knowledge, which is lost to modern medicine today, but it is reviving now. This illustration you see on the screen is a very ancient illustration from a Vedic scripture. And yes, you can see how complex this is. It's even more complex than our neurons, because this one extends out of our physical body into our astral body. So yeah, but there are like so many of nadis around our body, but the main ones are the Ida and the Pingala. The Ida and the Pingala, they run through your two nostrils and crisscrosses around your spine, and the spine corresponds to the main energy channel for the Sushumna Nadi. The energy rarely flows to the Sushumna Nadi for most of the people in the population, because it is only opened when you do yogic living like very regularly, and you can channel Kundalini by will through that column. But in 99% of our daily activities, the energy is flowing through the Ida and the Pingala, which flows through your nostrils and goes way down to the base of your spine. And whenever these two nadis, these two channels crisscross each other, that's where each of those 7 major chakras are situated. So what are chakras? Yeah, I know it's pretty amazing, I know. Thank you. Okay. The word chakra is a Sanskrit word that simply means will. There is a lot of misconception around how this chakras looks or feels, because the general illustration shows different number of petals and colors. So people get caught up into like how that is inside my body, and they feel that separation with that idea or concept. The flowers, the number of petals, colors, they are used to represent their characteristics and their essence. That is not their physical form. So that's a misconception people have. Chakra means wheel, it means spinning motions, and these are like basically spinning energy wherever your Ida and Pingala are crisscrossing around the Sushumna Nadi. So this is like a vortex of energy, and when it is blocked, that vortex is like slow, it is not trickling, energy is not flowing. When it is open, it is visualized like a blooming flower. You feel the motion of it, the beauty of it, the power of it. That's why it is represented as flowers, like a blooming flower. And that's like a spinning good clear vortex of energy of a heel chakra. And there are 114 chakras around our body, but we mostly talk about the 7 major chakra around our spine. And for beginners who are into chakra and energy healing, we're just working with these and connecting with these is enough. And the beautiful thing about the chakra system is once you start heal one part of the energy network, it kind of helps other part of the energy networks to heal also. Yeah. So we have reached kind of the middle of this presentation, and at this point, before we learn about these 7 chakras and understand how we can start working with them, I want you to do a self-evaluation. I'll share this link in the chat, and I want you to go and do the self-evaluation. So we will take a break for 10 minutes. You can do the self-evaluation, and we will join back at 5:40 for learning about the main 7 chakras, and so that you can relate to your self-evaluation and apply your own solution. One major thing about what I teach and how I teach people this is to do it yourself, to understand this yourself and observe and be aware of that all these sciences and all this movement and energy within you, and how you can work with it yourself. So yeah, I'll just find the link. So this is the most awaited part of our session, is to know more about the chakras, and this is a creative illustration that I really like about how there are roots connecting to the earth, and there's a tree going upwards in our spine, and at each point of the chakra it is blooming in different flowers with different characteristics. I really love this one, how organic and beautiful this is. This is the same way we work through the chakras. We learn about them from the bottom up. And we do so because we build on the qualities of a lower chakra and we go up above. And that's the traditional way of going. You can start working with anyone that you are drawn to, and sometimes we require to go about it that way. So that's okay too. But in today's session, because this video and this class is for everybody, we are going to talk about it and learn about it from the bottom to up approach. Okay, the first chakra in our chakra system, which is at the end, at the base of our spine. It's the root chakra. And as you see in the previous illustration, it depicted how the roots are growing out of the base of the spine and going into the ground. So that's basically, this chakra is responsible for grounding us to this earthly plane, to make us feel safe and secure in our physical reality. So the imbalances of this chakra would result if you are as fear. So if you're very fearful and you're always paranoid about people and situation, and so that means your root chakra is unbalanced, and you need to create a safe environment for yourself. You need to provide that safety, a sense of belonging and security in your physical environment. And the affirmations always, I say that make it your own. You can this is a guideline on what kind of words and thoughts and feelings are attached to root chakra, and what kind of healed mentality reflects a healed and blooming root chakra is reflected in this affirmation called I am safe and secure, and I am able to protect and provide for myself. The next one is sacral chakra, and this chakra involves or relates to our ability to create anything. This chakra is just situated over our sexual organs, our biological, system that creates life, that gives birth to another human. And that's something that we need to, sometimes think about, that how incredible we are as a species. And the sound of this chakra is Vam. And sorry, I missed that. So every chakra has a sound of vibration related to it, and if you repeat these sounds while meditating, you can directly resonate with your chakras and heal it, allow the energy to flow through them. Because the whole point of learning about chakras and energy is to help this energy, the vital prana, to flow through all these chakras and through our body and uplift our vibration. So yeah, the sound for root chakra is Lam. It's pronounced with an L. And the sound for sacral chakra is Vam. It is V. And like I said, it also governs how we connect to other people, how we feel in our relationship, and even with our partners and sexual partners. This is what the sacral chakra is dealing about. And it also represents a healed emotional identity. So if your sacral chakra is balanced, it is spinning smoothly, you will have a good connection to your emotions, and you won't feel shame in expressing yourself or seeking pleasure or seeking connection or wanting to be social, or how you feel about yourself. You will be very secure in your emotional capacity. This chakra is also called the water chakra because it also relates to our emotions. So the next is the solar plexus chakra, and this is one of the most talked about, I think, in the spiritual community, and because the imbalances of solar plexus chakra is very much seen in the collective, especially under patriarchy and imbalances of power, in the economic imbalances and all that. And this chakra, heel chakra, gives you divine power and will aligned with the source to do good for yourself, to create big changes, to take actions that benefits your life and the people around you. And the placement of this chakra is right behind our navel area, on the stomach, and it is called the sun chakra because it gives us energy. It behind our actions. It gives the motivation and the will and the direction and focus behind our intention and action. So if you want to drive into a project and take your life by the reins, this is a chakra to work with, and it is developed with trust, and it is blocked with guilt. If you have guilt around how you have been, if you beat yourself up for procrastinating and you don't trust yourself, you have so low self-confidence, so that means this chakra needs to be worked on. You need to find that self-confidence and trust in yourself, the ability to do mistakes and learn and still keep going without feeling shaken or without feeling guilty because you did a mistake. Next is the heart chakra, and it is at the center of our chest, right where I'm placing my hands. And the sound of this chakra is yam. That's the why ya, the sound ya in Sanskrit is related to this chakra. And like I said in the beginning of the presentation about the bliss body that contains your soul blueprint, even that energy is generated and connected to this area and this chakra, and it connects you to the unconditional love of the universe. This chakra is almost asleep in most of the human collective and population, but we in this age of Aquarius and through building communities and sharing our love and resources and blessings with each other, we are awakening the heart chakra for the entire collective, so that every individual can be aligned with their life purpose. When you are aligned with your life's purpose, the reason you were born, you find that alignment and that effortless motivation to go about your purpose. It doesn't feel forced. You love what you do, you love everything about your life, and that's the sign of a healed and open heart chakra. And you are also very open to new experiences. This chakra, however, is blocked by grief, which we tend to hold on to a lot. We tend to hold on to what has happened in the past and how we could have done it better, or what we have already lost, and we fail to see that sometimes things just leave our energetic field because we are done with those experiences, we are done with the soul contracts, and now it's a time to be open to new possibilities and new way to expand and grow. So to affirm for the health of this chakra, please say, I am open to the giving and receiving of unconditional love to self and to others, because this journey is not about only yourself, it's about the entire human collective. Okay, the next one is the throat chakra. This chakra is the power of speech and sound that comes so easily to us, and it's one of the most powerful tool we have, because our words, it creates our reality. Whatever we use our throat chakra to put out there, to manifest in the physical in the form of spoken words, then converts into our physical reality. That is the power of this chakra, and it governs your expression and communication. For a healed perspective, for a healed chakra, when you're connected to it, you will speak your truth without feeling the shame, without feeling persecuted, without feeling that you have to lie to be accepted, to be a part of this world. When you are authentic and true to who you are, and you communicate from that place, and also give that space and opportunity to others to speak their truth. An overactive throat chakra would be trying to superimpose your truth on others, because that also would relate to an imbalanced solar chakra and all that. So these are also signs of imbalances, like if somebody is trying to impose like their truth on others and not giving space for others to heal and grow. And the sound for this is hum. From you to the ha word from the back of your throat to create that frequency and resonance with the throat chakra. Now is the third eye chakra, right in the middle of our forehead, and this chakra is associated with the popular mantra or sound that we all know is Om. So many times you might have already heard the instruction, like in meditation you have to sit and say Om and concentrate here, because this activity connects you with your third eye chakra or the pineal gland, and this increases your self-awareness and intuition. It connects you with also your subconscious intelligence and all the information that you're accessing with more than your five senses. So this chakra is the intuitive one. When you heal this chakra, you are able to follow your internal guidance, your intuition, and you have clarity around your decision and what you're doing in life. That's the magic of the third eye chakra. Okay, and the last one is the crown chakra. This chakra blooms when you are deep in meditation and connects you to the cosmic knowingness and the cosmic energy, the oneness of the universe. When connecting to this chakra and working with this chakra, you will feel less and less separate from anything around you. It's a blissful state, and it is very difficult sometimes to explain in human language, because it's the experience that every individual has to go deep within and find themselves first and their connection to their higher self and the universe to experience. And this is placed right at the top of the skull, where the babies have that soft spot when they're born. There is a hole, and because our crown is open that time, we are directly still connected to the cosmic knowledge, but after a few months start closing and we start forgetting everything about our cosmic body, our cosmic memories, and we get involved in this very physical identity of a physical body and a physical experience. Yeah, so how can you start healing your chakras today? And this is something that I wanted to address, because all this sounds very serious, and I observe people getting very serious and still not feel related to this kind of healing, and they feel they can't do it themselves. In the beginning, the reason that I begin this presentation with talking about energy and prana, and that is the flowing energy around us, is because the way to get your chakras healed and working is to move that energy through you more and more willingly, with love and with happiness. There is a difference between doing exercise because you have to do and you feel like you're torturing yourself for your good, and there is a different effect to just dance for 5 minutes to a song that you really like and enjoy, and you're just doing it because you're happy. Huge difference, huge amount of different results these two will give you. One will trap you into guilt and obligation and that limitations. It's a very constricting energy. The other will open up and really allow that even that happy energy to flow through you. So start observing how are you taking care of yourself, and can you change the approach around it, so that you are not only moving your physical body but also moving your emotional energy through you. Drink lots of water. Water helps carry energy through us. It's a very beautiful form of circulation that we often neglect, and I am surprised how many coaches and healers and normal people just tell each other drink more water. But it's good, keep reminding each other, because drinking water, hydration is the key to success. That's something one of my friends said once, and it has stuck with me. I truly believe that. Be happy, all the heart chakra and the sacral chakra. This is about being who you truly are, how you are connected with your own creativity. How creative can you get in trying to, heal yourself? This is about your journey to tap into this knowledge, take this knowledge from wherever it is coming and use it to apply it in your own way and see how you start getting these results. This is something related to the solar plexus chakra, right? We like to give our power away to somebody, and we don't feel worthy of doing these things ourselves and trying it. we kind of hold ourselves back, because I am sure I am sharing these 5 things with you today. I'm sure you will still have a lot of resistance to do at least 3 of them, like singing without shame. Like if I ask, take 5 minutes off and go away in a silent corner and just sing your favorite song and record it and listen to yourself, a lot of resistance will come up and you will think, why should I do that? Well, that's a beautiful exercise for your throat chakra. And these are the kind of healing that I like to suggest, which are practical, which are relatable, which are doable, and does not seem that you are going through some Buddhist monastery schooling or something. So yes, that's what I had to share today about the chakras, and this is how I approach it. If you want to go deeper and work with me and need my guidance and knowledge, expertise, motivation, being your healing partner on this journey for a while, for you to get started on this and learn about this, that's why 3 weeks ago I launched my 21 days Raise Your Vibration program. It is a program that I have shared. And last week, oh, I'm so sorry I missed this slide, but yes, movement, hydration, peace. This is important, and this is exactly how I can talk about in my program, right? How you can introduce more movement. Not everybody has to dance, but you can find something, some ritual to do, so that you can allow your body to move. Because if you don't move these energy channels, they will be blocked, and you can go to an acupuncturist to get them opened up, but if you return to your own lifestyle, it will get blocked again. So why to go to the doctor over and over again when you can make incremental changes in your own life and live a healthy and sustainable long life in peace and just hydrate in between?